Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. And it is finally here. The Marantz Model M1 is in the house. Been waiting for this for a while. I've only heard rave things about this. I'm going into it with an open mind. And let's see if this lives up to the hype. Beautiful packaging as far as amplifiers go. I really like it. I did actually get to see it in the flesh today, but I've not heard it at all, so I'm going into this blind. Asking why am I battling with a screw eye here? Because I don't know where I put my damn unboxing knife. It's got to be here somewhere, but for now I do not know where it is. So a screw is going to have to make do. We have on the other side as well. Yes, let's just get, okay, let's slide it out. Sleeve off. There we go. This is more normal packaging when that sleeve is off. Let's check what's inside. So they did a mini Marantz. So it's literally like a mini Marantz packaging. On top here we have a very nice little booklet. It's sealed. I'm not going to open this. I'm going to keep it like this for the next guy that buys this from me. I am that type of person. We have a 2-prong power cable in the side. Guess we're going to have to take this off to unbox. Let's just put it there. Power cable there. Very nice packaging. Nicely packaged. This is not going to get damaged. This is off, and like typical Marantz, we have this little golden Marantz sticker on there. I want to keep it nice. And then there's a second one there. Take this off. And here we have the amplifier. I saw this today. This is very trick. Oh, at the bottom there's also a fiber optic cable if you do want to use it, but I'm guessing most people are going to be using HDMI. Interesting, no HDMI included in the box. Let's put this to the side. I love what they did with this top design. Photos don't do it justice. You need to see this in the flesh. It's like a mesh type of dimpled grill for ventilation. Very cool. Matte black all around, almost got that Apple-esque type feel. At the bottom as well, got this Apple feel. I see there's like space there for a little stand mount or something. Interesting. We have power on indicator there. We have volume up, volume down, play, pause. And at the back, we have our power terminals. This is 100 watts by 2.1, because there's a sub out. So you can add a sub out, line in, IR in, connect, that's going to be for Wi-Fi, network cable, USB, TV, so it's got HDMI eARC, and the optical cable that's in the box, and the power cable. What is this unit from Marantz, you ask, for those that don't know? This is an all-in-one powered streamer solution if you don't want to use a soundbar and have much better audio. This sits just nicely underneath your TV. HDMI eARC plugs in there. All your other gaming consoles or whatever can plug into the TV, and the audio will come here via audio return channel. Two powered outputs. Apparently this can run some hefty speakers. We are going to test them on some hefty speakers and see if it can do the job. And then a sub if you need to add it. This will be competing against the Blue Sound power node, the Sonos amp, some HEOS all-in-one devices, although not to this level. I've had all of those, so we will be comparing it to that, and I will let you know exactly how it stacks up. You guys are going to have to stay tuned for that. I'm going to put this in now, run it through its paces for a few days, and I will report back on my findings. Guys, till that video, cheers, bye. Okay, time to do the actual review of the new Marantz M1. So, this market has seen the need for the all-in-one units, streamer, amplification, small minimalist box, that's been growing slowly. For me, the leader of that pack has been Blue Sound Power Node for a long time. It is a formidable, epic unit, and it's not being challenged. Sonos has been in there as well with their Sonos amp. It doesn't hold a candle to the Blue Sound. Same with the Hios amplifiers, doesn't hold a candle to the Blue Sound. Marantz has changed the game completely and turned it on its head upside down with this new M1. This is, at this point in time, for me, the benchmark unit for streaming amplifiers. Priced at 23,000 Rand, slightly more expensive than the Blue Sound Power Node, but gives you so much more. The pictures don't do it justice. This looks so much more high quality than the pictures, especially with that sort of wavy mesh on top. It doesn't have the Blue Sounds panel which lights up on the top. It only has the small buttons, volume up, volume down, pause and play on the front. But you are going to be using the app most of the time with this unit, as I myself did. I never found me using the buttons on the Blue Sound, apart from when you're walking past it and you want to push play, which you can do on the front panel here in any case. What this also has better than the Power Node, sorry for comparing the Power Node, but for me it's the only unit that goes head to head. This also decodes Dolby Digital, making it a proper replacement for a soundbar. Wouldn't you much rather have this standing underneath your TV and then powering two speakers? Let's get to the power. 200 watts by 2. Same as the Blue Sound, but this for me feels so much more powerful. To give you an example, we've been driving the new SVS Ultra Evolution Pinnacle speakers off this. Way better than the Marantz Cinema 50 can ever do. It's a phenomenal unit. It powers, so far it powers anything. Bowers and Wilkins, no problem. SVS, no problem. Also had the clips on, but the clips is highly efficient, so we're going towards inefficient speakers. I'll do an A/B test in this video between the Cinema 50 and then on the M1, so you guys can hear the difference. The dynamics is more stereo amplifier like, to a point where I tested these two, well, not these two units, I tested the M1 and the Marantz 40N, the 70,000 Rand streaming amplifier, and I could not tell a difference. And I really tried, and I was rooting for the 40N to be worth the extra money, unless you want that look. And I'm sure it has more power on tap, but in my real world testing, they are the same. I could not tell a difference. And I was listening to different genres of music. I was A/B testing. To my ears, they're the same. This is such a formidable unit. It is actually too cheap for them to bring this in at 23,000, and in the States I think it's less than $1,000. It's amazing how they did that, coming from the 40N that cost 3 times the price. Yes, you have more looks there and it looks like a streaming amplifier, but there's no doubt that this is the way that the world is moving, and we are going in this direction. High-res audio, so it's a Hios unit, so you drag it in like you would your Hios homes, your Marantz, your Denons, all of that. But that does not mean that you need to stick to Hios. It's got Tidal Connect, AirPlay 2, Bluetooth. You can use Bluetooth, but use the Wi-Fi functionality is much better. But there's a lot of different ways you can connect this. So I tried, normally I found Tidal Connect to sound better, but I don't know if it's been the updates or whatever's been happening. I did Hios, same song. Now I did Tidal Connect, same song. sounds exactly the same. So I like my HEOS. Everything in the house is HEOS, so I run a whole home HEOS house. But I know some people don't, and then you can use Tidal Connect or AirPlay. You also, on the app, I'll post some pictures in. You go into the app, you add it, you select the resolution that you want. I'm always on the highest. Then you can say if there's a subwoofer, where you want to cross that subwoofer, TV, how you want to control a remote. There's a whole load of functions in the app where you can set this unit up, which is very, very nice. Let's get into the testing. I'm going to start on the M1. We'll run my tracker always test, and we'll be using the SVS Ultra Evolution Pinnacles, and then we'll switch over to the Cinema 50. Okay, here we go. First on the M1, and I'm going to be level matching these volumes so they are the same. Okay, here we go, Cinema 50. And guys, comment down below if you could hear a difference. For me, the difference is there's more dynamics and excitement in the M1, as you would get when you compare a stereo amplifier to a receiver. A receiver can never do music for me like a stereo amp can, and this M1 does. It really does. I could hear a lot more dynamics going to that. Let's quickly do the opposite. Well, not the opposite. Let's do the same test, but on my favorite speaker in this point in time, the SVS Prime Pinnacle. Okay, same volume. Here we go. Prime Pinnacle on M1. Okay, now we go Prime Pinnacle on the Cinema 50. My findings here are very interesting. So it looks like whatever's happening on that M1 is bringing out a lot more dynamics on the Ultra Evolutions. Again, my goosebumps or just my spidey sense is tingling. Where on the primes, the prime pinnacles, I couldn't hear much of a difference between the receiver and the M1. Sounded very much the same. But on the Ultra Evolution, I could hear a big difference going to the M1 from the Cinema 50. And the problem I've had with the Ultra Evolutions sort of almost disappears on the M1, and that is that the bass was very strong when I was using Pure Direct, where on this, the bass just sounds more natural and not so pronounced. So again shows you how amplification and different speakers work together, these both being Marantz, charging these two types of speakers very differently. So I think my setup in this room is going to stay primes on the receiver and Ultra Evolutions on the M1, just because I like it so darn much. Guys, let me know if you have an M1. What have you experienced? Have you experienced anything that you like, that you dislike? I found nothing I dislike, and I'm honest. Connected it to the TV as well. eARC works flawlessly. The app control works flawlessly. Everything is just cool. You can even delay. If you group a few speakers and stuff together, you can delay so it works in nicely. And the eARC, like I said, does decode Dolby Atmos and full high res, guys. No-brainer units. No-brainer units. I'm going to be adding them in store. Link in description. If you guys want, hit me up. Pop in, have a demo, have a coffee. And then, yeah, that's it, guys. If you like this, if you found any use of this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Until the next one. Cheers. Bye.